every single one of the Kardashians' relationships don't make sense.
They don't. I'm really not getting the
Jenners, the Kardashians, they're lost, all of them.
But like, I can imagine Kylie and Timothy talking about stuff. Like, I can imagine what they talk about.
Yeah, but visually it just doesn't add up to me.
Yeah. Okay.
But fair.
That is a mismatch. Yeah. True. But that's we may or may not have discussed before. But I really
we can unpick a law anyway.
I just want to ask, pho or ramen?
Listen,
this is a really good question.
I'm not gonna lie. Is it though? Because I feel like my answer's instantaneous. I have to go pho. Because that soothes the soul.
That's tea.
Not gonna lie. To be fair, actually, I feel like back in the day I would have struggled with this question more. But I feel like you can basically not really go wrong with pho. If you have a ramen where like the wrong protein is used, or like, you know, something can go wrong. But pho, it's like same little like nice spicy broth. And then just the simple proteins just chucked in there, especially the mix where you got a prawn, you got some chicken, you got some beef, some pork.
That's the greediest.
That's gluttony, and I love it. I love it.
I unfortunately was hoping that we would have differing opinions.
Of course,
but we just don't.
We're the same.
We're the same, but deaf. And right now we're the same because, not gonna lie, I've been having a lot of pho and ramen in the past like 6 months. Like, all know.
Big back.
Irene, you know, because we have one spot we go to, hits every time respectfully.
Is that the spot you told me to go to?
Yeah.
That shit banged,
it's
bro.
Very
that
good.
might be some of the best pho I've had.
It's so good. Honest. Like, there's just something about it.
And the place is so cute and small. I'm
and
I know this shit's authentic.
The ladies that work there are really nice. Like, it's such an interesting place. It's in Tottenham Court Road. It's called
I don't remember.
Pho Fam or something.
Yeah.
But it has like 2 names, which is why I've got it wrong. I think it might be called Nam Nam as well, but I don't actually know.
Yeah, I remember I was lost when I was trying to find it because I was like, I can't see that sign anywhere, bro.
It's one of those places where we literally just stumbled across it and I was like, I want to try this out. And then we went.
It's always the little places that are so good because in Manchester there's one there's one place called Fuck You, and that's where everyone goes. I don't go there. I go to another one because it's actually better and it's underrated.
Yeah,
that's the one.
The place we went to when I was in Manny.
Yeah. That one was the good one. That place I go to every time is so good.
I agree though, like, essentially with pho, like, you can have different toppings, you can have different meats, but the broth is always light. It's always, and the noodles are always like those nice flat noodles. They just glisten and slide down your gullet. And my problem recently with ramen is I've had a string of bad ramens, I think, where I'm just like, I'm always disappointed with either the broth is too heavy, or I feel like the topping is like the meat is too salty. There's always something that's a bit slightly OTT. Wrong. Yeah. And I was wondering if it was because I've had too much pho, and pho is like very so balanced. Simple.
Yeah. It's literally like my comfort food. If I ever feel like, oh, I want to take out, I'm not gonna lie, I always get pho.
Yeah.
And when I'm ill as well, oh my god, it's so good. It hits. That's that soup that you need. It soothes the soul.
I think it's like when the noodles are perfectly chewy, when the egg is perfect, you know, when the char siu pork is perfect. It has got its place. It has got its place. I just think it doesn't have that same comfort food level. And also, I don't know if you've had a Wagamama's ramen recently, but that is
dry.
Whack.
It's so bad.
It's so
Remember
whack.
when Wagamama's peaked, when it had that like mixture ramen where you had different types of protein?
Yeah.
All I'm hearing is that we love protein, to be fair.
True.
That's all I'm hearing.
True.
But like, to be fair, that was also probably the first ramen that I'd ever eaten, so I've had so much better ramen.
Yeah, our bar was quite low back in the day.
But like, I used to still go back and be like, oh, it's all right. I've had Wagamama's recently. Deadest ramen I've ever eaten. Ramen. I don't know what they're doing. The broth isn't good.
Was weak.
The noodles are not good. Like, chewy. The texture's wrong.
They're wrong. Yeah. They're literally wrong.
The protein is minimal. Why is there 2 slices of chicken and that's it, bro? Come on.
I think that's another thing I like about pho. I feel like there's just more meat in it.
Yeah, there is.
Like it's just.
Here we go.
Just
good.
Yeah.
We're
repeating ourselves here.
More protein is gonna win us
and I
over.
like how with pho you can add your veggies yourself. Like you add your mint leaves, you add your coriander,
bean sprouts.
You add your bean sprouts, you add your lime. It's to your own
optional,
taste.
Yeah.
Whereas with the ramen, it's like I'm just
you
seeing random shit in there that I don't really know if I fuck with it or not. And it's all soggy now, you know?
Yeah, you know what I hate? When they put the little slice of seaweed on top and then it goes soggy and I'm like, that's just not...
It don't look good.
It's not nice anymore.
It don't look good.
I need that crisp.
And honestly, I'd take both any day.
Same.
I would take both any day. But like, I think pho trumps it for me at this point in time in my life.
It has for a while now, to be honest.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
And welcome back. Welcome back, pho. Welcome back to the Same But Diff podcast. I'm Cecilia.
I'm Mary B.
And this is the podcast where we educate yet entertain.
We motivate while making jokes.
And we literally brighten your day.
We do. We actually do.
Before we get into it, what should the people do?
Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the flipping notification bell.
If you are a good person, you're gonna do all of those things. Yeah. That's simply how it goes. You might as well
go over to our Spotify as well and listen.
We're
to
the biggest upcoming podcast right now, bro. Everyone's gonna be talking about this podcast very shortly, so you want to get on that bandwagon ASAP.
Yeah, you want to be one of those people who says, "I was OG. I watched them, but when
imagine being an OG same.
Not gonna lie, that's mental. Bro.
You never differed.
You're a real one.
The same.
You're a real one.
And that's where we like to see you.
Yeah.
I reckon we should get stuck into Song of the Week first.
Favourite segment.
Song of the Week. Hey. Song of the Week. Hey. So, Song of the Week. Every week we like to share a song that we both recommend for you people out there because we have immaculate music taste, don't we?
We do.
We have great music taste. We like every genre. We have unique style, taste, complexity, and we like to unpick that lore with you.
Unweave.
And if you like any of the songs or if you want to know more, go down to our
Spotify
playlists. Listen out. There's different genres, different vibes, everything you need. Take it away.
Okay, so I'm gonna run back a artist that we don't rate enough on this podcast.
Ooh.
For someone who we love, I feel like we've only put in like maybe 2 songs from him on our Song of the Week playlist, and I think we need to put in some more because he absolutely eats that Afrobeat type beat.
Do you know what? I thought you were gonna say Rex Orange County,
no.
so now I'm actually excited.
No. Oh. You hate on Rex?
No.
Yeah. No. Okay, so my song of the week is "Remember" by Ashake, and this is from the album that we actually originally said we didn't fuck with that much because we like what's the one with the red background?
Mr. Money with the Vibes.
Yeah, that's a fucking banging album to be honest.
So he released a new album recently. It's not. From
I was about to talk about this as well. It's not from that one. It's from the other one in between.
Yes.
In between those two. Honestly, just a vibe. Like, you know those Ashake songs where it's less upbeat, it's a bit more slow, like you know, romantical. I'm like, yeah, he did his thing on that one.
He's
basically just saying, listen, you know, I want you. I'm willing to spend on you, splurge. Like, you're my babe type bit. I'm like, yes, bro. We need that king shit.
Hey.
Mind you, I don't actually know what he's like, but he kind of seems like a fuckboy. But do you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe he's just that romantic guy.
I think he's wifed up, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, bro. Yeah, he looks.
He's pretty like. I think he's Muslim, and I'm pretty sure he's quite close to his faith. As well.
Wasn't there something about him like religion baiting though? Because apparently he like always
really
like speaks about like Islam or like in his songs, or will say things like, I don't know. But
like when you say religion bait, no, I actually think he is religious.
Because I think people were confused about this because they were like, is he Christian? Is he Muslim? Like, what's going on? Because he's saying stuff that a Muslim would say, but
I'm not.
I don't know. Sure. Maybe I'm just delusional and I made that all up in my head. But yeah, banger of a song to be honest.
Yeah. Absolutely, I actually do like that album. Like, it has some good bangers. It has MMS.
I have a few.
Yeah, like
MMS.
Is that not from that album?
Oh no, you're thinking about the even more recent one. No. That I love that album.
Oh yeah,
it's the one before that. The one where he's in like a suit and there's like red, yellow, and blue on the cover. Yeah.
The one that has Lonely at the top.
And Amapiano.
Yeah, that is a very Amapiano's album. I think that's why I didn't like it that much.
Amapiano.
It does have some bangers actually.
Yeah, I think there is a few bangers on there. And when I started listening more, I was like, oh wait, I thought I didn't rate this album, but I actually
yeah.
Hits.
I low-key want to see Ashake this year. He's coming back to the UK on tour.
I need to see that. I'm not gonna lie, but the problem is, right? Can I sing the lyrics?
No. But can we dance? Yes. We could always just vibe out there.
Can we dance? Yikes.
We could also just learn the album ahead of time.
To be fair, like I know like every song with the album, to be honest, I was gonna talk about this. I don't actually fuck with his new album that much. I listened to it on the train yesterday and I was like, there's a few bangers on here, don't get me wrong, but like it was not that amazing. I did think it was a bit more Amapiano as well.
Really?
Yeah. Which I don't hate, but I don't it's not my type of music necessarily.
I think I need to give it a couple run-overs.
Because watching me saying this, I'll listen to it 3 more times and say, oh, I'm in love.
Yeah, there's like 3, 4 good, 6, 7, 8 good 9 songs.
Yeah. Half an hour of good songs. The whole playlist is
That's the thing. Sometimes I feel like Ashake, he's not first listen banger. You know, like it's when I start dissecting those hooks and bridges and I'm like, oh shit, that actually is really good.
To be honest though, his last album before that I actually loved it from the jump.
Yeah, true.
Oh man, I'm active.
Baby wine, baby wine, baby wine, baby wine, baby wine.
Banging, bro. That used to be my gym fucking album.
It is a banging album.
It hits every song back to back.
Do you know what? When I fell in love with that album, I watched, he posted on YouTube, he had like a listening party on like a rooftop. Oh, by the way, I've signed up for a listening party too.
You're cooked. Of course you have.
I find out on Tuesday if I get it. For his new album. But I just saw it on Spotify and like you can just register interest and it's somewhere in London.
Oh, fair.
So if I get to this listening party, I'll absolutely know that I like the album. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I do love Ashake and that is a good song. It is a good song. I don't think I've listened to that one that much in recent times, but Ashake just wins. He wins all the time.
For real. He really does.
I'm going to talk about a new artist I'm actually quite excited about.
Ooh.
So basically, the song is called Sweet Talk by Nomi. And where you may have heard of this is recently Tyler, the Creator, signed her to his like label, right? And then I was like, oh, let me like take a little deep dive into her music. I'm feeling inspired by Tyler's music in her music. This song specifically is excellent. It like has, you know, the classic kick that you'll hear in a Tyler song, like it's, I don't know what that was.
No, but I know exactly what you mean.
You know, the drum kit.
I'm that deep
the
in his
808s or
lore.
whatever they are. Like she had that, and it's just a very catchy song. It's like, and she has a feminine voice, so it's a different vibe. It's not the vibe you'd get from Tyler. She's not out here rapping, but she has a very like unique style. And we know we like that kind of music.
I'm excited to hear it now, just from it's similar to Tyler, to be honest.
Yeah. It can't go wrong. And the fact that he like promoted it is also like, I really trust his music taste. He like has a great music taste.
He fucks with music heavy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when I listened to it, I was like, okay, she's up and coming. She's making a lot of sense. She may or may not have had a fairly long career already, but to me, she's up and coming.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend it for people out there. If you're into that artsy, a bit like that Tyler drum kick, alternative rap, but it's not rap, it's like contemporary. I don't know how else to describe it.
What's the song about?
Honestly, there's not much lyrics going on. Like it's literally just her like saying sweet talk, but and then she's talking about how like you can talk sweet to someone basically. That's literally it.
Fair.
I really like it. I actually discovered it like this week. Yeah. So honestly, it's fresh in my mind. I'm
excited.
Song of the week. Wow. They're in the playlist. I think that one will drop in like hip hop category. Yeah. You know, it hits.
Vibes. Okay, well, so I just wanted to talk about something that's really been trending, like, okay, maybe a few weeks ago, but it's like recent hot topic. And that is Off Campus. I don't know if you've seen anything about it, but it's a Prime show and it's a book adaptation.
Okay. Have you watched it?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm about to go into it. So I got really deep into the lore, to the point where I've read 4 out of 5 books of the series, and this was all during my exam season. And in fact, that's just the main series.
Every time
There's about
you say
15...
you're dying during exams, you're doing something else.
But that's not true. That's not true, because I would just read in the evenings once I've done my work.
Okay.
That's not, because I'm not going to be working at 1 a.m. I don't really have the time for that.
Fairs.
I need to sleep / read. But yeah, you've thrown me off of my train of thought now, cutting me off hating on my exam season. There's actually like 15 books in the entire series, but like there's like small series within the main universe.
So it's quite elaborate.
Quite fun. And this is kind of like high school romance type shit.
Which I'd like it?
No, this is why. Like, initially that's what I was like, oh, it's bullshit, but then I actually feel like it was a good romance. Like, it was actually quite enjoyable, and like this is why everyone's loving it, because you go into it thinking, oh, it's going to be really cringe, but they do it actually really, really well.
Oh wow.
And it like discusses themes of like childhood abuse and stuff, and navigating being in a relationship with someone who's been raped, which I thought was really interesting because that's hard to pull off, but I feel like they did it really well. And arguably, I would say that I think it's actually better than the books.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because in the books, it's like you follow one romance story at a time for each book. But in this show, there's like one main romance, but they introduce these little other characters, and you fall in love with everyone, and you're like, oh my God, this is such a wholesome friendship group. Yeah, I actually think it's really good, and I do recommend.
Okay, what's it called again? Off Campus?
Off Campus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
There were some bits, listen, that made me cringe, and other people were like, oh, like, it's not cringe at all, like, how are you saying it's cringe? I like find it hard to watch some things on a show, like, some sex scenes are a bit uncomfortable, guys, we have to just admit now, like, people say that smut in a book is worse than when you watch it on TV, but I'm like, I can do what I want with my imagination, but now you've actually forced it into my eyes, so I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, I think smut in a book is, like, way less bad,
I agree. Yeah.
But unless it's really graphic, then it's like
some of it is like no-key Fourth Wing. Yeah,
Fourth Wing is
doing a lot, but some people really love that smut.
Yeah.
To be honest, loving smut in like overall is a bit weird in my opinion.
I see the appeal.
Like, it's good. It's good. But like some people will read a book because they've been told that the smut in it is good.
Yeah,
that I can't do.
Horny as fuck. I've got girlfriends that are like that. Honestly, I can't roast, but also like we need substance. I think
that's the thing. If it comes with a good storyline, fine. You know, that's an added.
Is
bonus.
That what Off Campus is like? And is the book
honestly the smut isn't that bad
even in the book?
Yeah. Like I think
so you've read how many?
4 out of 5 of the like that specific series, but I'm gonna read more of the whole series. Yeah, because it's like takes you to, so you're in one of the colleges for the 5 books, and then it takes you to like one of the characters' little sisters in another university, and I'm like, oh, I'm ready to go on this journey with them. I'm ready.
Let's do it.
And then some of them, I think there's like 2 books out that are like the children of the main characters, and you're like, oh,
interesting.
I'm trying to get into that. Yeah, it's really good.
I really need to get back into reading.
That's what I realized. This is what I always realized during exam season. That's why I do it, because I'm like, I should stop watching TV before I go to bed and just start reading.
Yeah.
Because then I actually go to sleep.
Like, what have you been reading on?
Oh, I just downloaded it illegally from Zed Libraries onto my iPad. Come on. Actually, it's not even Zed Libraries anymore. That shit shut down.
Yeah, Zed Libraries has been
there's another version though.
Yeah.
Like Ocean
Don't bait them out.
Don't
Don't bait them out so they can
They'll
survive. I love that. Thank you for the recommendation. I actually will check it out.
I watch you actually hate it though.
Really?
But it's like you've got to go into it with not actually high expectations.
As long as it's not like, if it's like The Summer I Turned Pretty season 1.
No. It's so funny because the male lead, this is also something I wanted to address. He's such a good like representation of what a man should actually be, and it's like people genuinely saying like boys should be watching this show so that they actually know how to treat a woman. There's one scene where literally like it's been going around and everyone's like, oh, I expected him to like scream at her and crash out, but he was so concerned, and it's like we're so used to when we watch TV with a relationship, they crash out, they scream at their girlfriend, and he didn't. He was like, oh, I was just so worried about you, and I'm like, clock it, bro. Like, that's actually what we need from a man, not someone who's just gonna crash out at her for just not showing up one time.
That's crazy. I love that.
I
actually love that. Okay, I'm actually gonna check it out for real. Okay. I think on the topic of romance, I have two lines of thought, but I don't know which one to go for. So you can pick. Okay. Should I talk about a personal story time with my love life, or should I talk about a sports love life?
Obviously yours, not gonna lie.
Oh,
I needed that law.
Okay, so this is actually a really funny story that I actually want to know your opinion on, because I actually don't really have an opinion, and I think I'm happy with how the scenario played out, but I think there's a lot of women out there who might be like, oh, really? So my bae, my boo, you know who you are, kisses.
Does he even watch?
He's not a supporter, but anyway. He is actually. That's slander. So basically, we went recently to go and watch the Arsenal versus PSG championship final.
You watched that in real life?
Yeah, we went to a pub.
Fair.
So we were out. We just had a nice day out, and then like the game was happening. So we were like, let's plan to like go to a pub somewhere and watch it, which we did. Right, it was all fine, and the vibes were really interesting. I don't typically like, you know, situate myself in pubs. It's not my thing, and I don't situate myself in football hooligan territory because again, it's not my thing. I'm not passionate enough about football to do this, but for him, for love, you do certain things. So we went, and it was actually good vibes. It was a great atmosphere. But as always, wherever you go when there's football, there's always got to be one man way too drunk for his own good. You know what I mean?
Botch.
There's always one individual who has gone, and before the match has even started, he's shit-faced and he's just acting up.
Got too much confidence now.
Way too much confidence. The guy was going around, he was an Arsenal fan. You know what? No judgment. Arsenal fan. He was like putting his thumbs up at everyone. You know, I was looking beautiful, as I always do.
Of course, you know, given.
And he was interacting with everyone. And then the game started. We moved around. Like, we'd moved to a different seat. This is just some context for the visual of the pub. And the guy kept on looking at me, right? And that's all fine. He was looking around everywhere. And then it got to the point where he kept on coming up to me and Bay, talking to us, right? And he came up and he was like, you guys are a beautiful couple. You guys look great together. And then another thing he would say is like, oh, like, when are you going to marry her? You know, like icky stuff, right? Very icky stuff. And then there was one point, right, where he just kept on like putting his arm around me, like kept touching me, and then he was like, really, oh, I love your hair. The classic white man telling me.
The anger that I get when white men tell me that they love my hair, get out of my face, because that's happened to me in clubs so many times. Yeah. I'm just on a night out, some fucking middle-aged white man comes, talks in my ear and says, oh, I just love your hair.
Like,
look,
what is
you're
that
just having a midlife crisis and you want some ethnic like minority now to deal with, like some exotic queen. I honestly, and it's insane.
I was just like, what am I meant to do with this piece of information?
Yeah.
Like, every time
I don't love
someone
you,
tells me
so
this,
just piss off.
like, I know that you love my hair, but you're doing it in a way that's weird, right?
Creepy.
So here comes my dilemma, right? It got to a point where I think it was a boiling point, right, where he got a bit too handsy, a bit too close, and he kept on like coming up and he was like, oh, I love you, like I'm in love with you, like talking the hardest. Obviously he was drunk,
right there,
literally,
buddy.
right?
Chill
So my issue was, I then pointed it out to Bay later once the match was over, we like stormed out because I was like,
can't do this anymore.
I don't. There's potential for issues here, you know, because there's opposing team supporters. Yeah. So I was like, let's go. Anyways, and then I went to him and I was like, so this whole time when this man was like, you know, touching me and like,
I was literally.
At what point were you gonna step in and be like, calm down?
Yeah.
You know, and at some point, like, there was times where he was diffusing it and he was like making jokes with him and he was like, oh yeah, you know, that's my girl, blah blah blah. But at what point was he gonna, you know, have a firm hand and say, don't touch me, don't touch her, you know? And when I asked him, he was like, oh, I didn't even really notice, you know. I was like,
just lying now. Come on. I'm not having none of that. I didn't notice. We all saw it. It was obvious.
Because I saw bare man notice. A lot of man were in there and they were noticing.
Yeah, and if you didn't notice, that's also a problem on your behalf because you're not paying enough attention to what someo's doing to your girl. Bro.
And the reason why I don't have a big issue with it, right, is because if he made a problem out of it,
that's even worse.
It's cringe and it's techie and it's awkward and I don't want to be at the subject of a fight because you've started fighting with a football hooligan who's middle-aged.
I see why you brought this up because other women would think so differently to this. I think for me, okay, I agree. I think I would be happy with how it played out if I were you too, but then like part of me is like, oh, movie-esque, like your man like stands up for you and you're like, oh my god, men are fighting over me, but I don't actually want that in reality.
No.
But I think a lot of women would be like, that, like, why are you letting someone put their hands on me? Like, you should be sticking up for me and you should be fighting for me. That's insane because also I can fight for myself. Like, if I really wasn't comfortable by it, I'm dealing with that situation. I don't need you to do it.
Yeah.
But
Because I don't want a man who's like volatile and is gonna like pick a fight.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want that because you want a chill guy. That causes issues for me internally. Like I'm trying to like have a peaceful life.
Yeah.
And he's a very peaceful person.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. But then there was that conflicting part of me that was like, but
are you gonna step up as my man? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no.
So it's such a weird one. I want to know what the ladies out there think as well, right? Like, was I supposed to, expect more, or do you think?
But also, then you're just creating problems with your man for no reason.
Exactly. Like we both came out of the situation.
You were fine,
and
unharmed.
I think the situation wasn't at the point where I was uncomfortable to be. To the point where I was like, I need you to like protect me. Like he was very drunk.
Also, like in my opinion, if you're uncomfortable in a situation like that, you don't need your man to step up for you either. You can just say no.
Exactly.
And like obviously it would get to a point like if you vocalize your discomfort to the guy and he's still not doing anything, then maybe your boyfriend should get involved.
And that's the thing. It's not like I was. Yeah. It's not like I needed to vocalize I'm uncomfortable because bro was like he's not doing anything.
He's just saying
crazy.
He's in love with you, which is
he's just like
that's
hugging
a given,
me and like. But the touching was it was quite a lot, right? And I was just like, he needs to chill out. But he then ended up like falling over, like kind of getting like pushed away. So it was literally like people were taking care of him anyway. Yeah. So I was just a side quest on all of the other fuckery he was doing. So I knew eventually it would come to a loggerheads and he would fuck off. But yeah, it was just an interesting scenario.
It's very funny, bro.
Yeah.
I love that.
I feel like when you like have rom-coms in your head and you like watch like as a girl you just fantasize about certain things, but when it comes to it happening in real life, like I'm actually not trying to be part of that.
This is actually similar to something that happens in Off Campus.
Really?
Where the like main couple, he like fights someone about, I don't want to ruin it, but like he fights someone and it's about her, and she like gets so pissed off at him because she's like, I don't want you to be ruining your life, and like because he's an ice hockey player and he fights someone on the ice and that's like really against the rules, and she's like, I don't want you to fuck up your life for the sake of me, like why would you do that? I didn't ever ask you to do something like that. And it's so real because it's like, you're trying to defend my honor, but I didn't ask for that. Like, if I was hurt by a situation, I can deal with it myself. I don't need you to come and save me. Like, I don't need rescuing.
Yeah. I just do think that there's a fine balance, right? Because if, for example, if the guy was like being mean to me, or if he was like, like really trying to like touch me inappropriately, then I would have expected you to like, step up, be my protector vibes. But like, other than that, I think it's unnecessary.
I agree.
But it is an interesting think piece.
Yeah.
I'll leave the ladies to share what they think in the comments.
Just out of curiosity, what was the other scenario?
Oh, I was just going to talk about Lewis Hamilton and Kim Kardashian.
Oh my god, no, please actually never talk about that again. I don't want to think about it. Me and my friends send reels about this every day where it's like them together. I don't like that couple, I'll be so honest.
I think it's very bizarre.
It's so weird.
I think it's really bizarre.
Also, there was the thing about her stealing someone's towel or something. Like she grabbed a towel, but it was supposed to be one of the racers' towel, and now he's making memes about it.
Oh yeah. And also, she's actually been quite rude to like people at Formula One.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And it's just like, this was at the Monaco Grand Prix a couple weeks ago, and it was just like
she was just airing someone who was asking her questions. It's just you're not better than anyone there. Can you stop it?
You're not.
They're all actually more impressive.
Yeah, like
than you,
I think it's weird because like when she goes to places, she's obviously used to being like the center of attention. So maybe in her head, she was trying to like not take away the attention from Lewis.
Yeah,
but it came across rude.
Yeah.
So then.
Like, no, but I don't even think she'd think like that, if I'm completely honest.
Yeah,
man.
she probably just couldn't be asked.
Yeah.
Because she's actually just here to get Dicky. She actually doesn't care about the sport, probably.
Dicky. At least she's supporting her man,
Yeah, exactly. And,
I don't get that pairing at all. I'm like, it doesn't even look
Do you know what? I think that they're just financially equal.
Yeah.
I think that might actually just be it, and so they can relate to each other's, like, wealth. But, hey...
Once your relationship is based off of that, I don't really know.
He's a British mixed race guy, and she is the most American person you can think of.
I'll be honest, every single one of the Kardashians' relationships don't make sense.
They don't. I'm really not getting the
Jenners, the Kardashians, they're lost, all of them.
But like, I can imagine Kylie and Timothy talking about stuff. Like, I can imagine what they talk about.
Yeah, but visually it just doesn't add up to me.
Yeah, okay.
But fair.
That is a mismatch. Yeah. True. But that's because she went from
Who's
Travis
Kendall dating
Scott.
now? Kendall's dating someone else.
And she dated Bad Bunny, which is mad to me.
Yeah, crazy.
But anyway, respect to them, right?
Yeah, fair.
And not to Lewis Hamilton.
Baddie
I don't know, but he's driving really well this season. So correlations is crazy. Like last season he was whack. Quite frankly, last year he did not have a very good season. But this year, obviously the car's good as well. But like, yeah, he's driving really well. So maybe that really expensive vag is hit and diff. Sorry, right. I didn't need to reduce it to that, but still,
that's crazy.
It's the first time he's been in a relationship in a long time, and it might be affecting him well.
Anyway, right woman by your side, eh?
If that's what she is, that's what she is. You know what I mean? Well, thank you so much for watching. I think this was really funny.
Cool. Yeah, I enjoyed this app.
If you enjoyed watching us, please consider liking,
comment, subscribing,
turn
on the notifications,
Spotify,
everything. Go over.
Do it
Song
all.
of the Week playlists, TikTok, Instagram as well.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you again next week.
See you. Wouldn't want to be y'all.